Just waiting for a few people to come on. Hi Kimberly. Hi Stroke Wanderer. Hello young one, how are you? Not too bad. No, I had a good couple of days after that Chinese the other day, but yeah, just gonna wait on a few more people maybe coming on, and then gonna get on making these snowy jars, Christmas jars. Mother says, hola, hola, ¿cómo está? Kicking cat toys under the table here. And Shadow's decided to have a mad half hour, so I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes for maybe a few more people to join, and then I'm going to make these. Bentley says hi Boo Boo. So I'm going to make these Christmas snowy jars in a minute, so I'm going to give you some of this stuff during the week, and then you can make a video. Should Bentley not be in bed? No, it's a little bit early yet. In fact, I forgot to get my candle. My glue's already starting to melt, so I'll have to start in a minute. He's buzzing to do it. Oh, look, that glue's burning everything. Well, my glue's already starting to melt, so I'm going to have to start in a minute. In fact, let me just turn it off. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. In fact, while I'm up, I'll go and get my candle. Got a hot water bottle at my back. Great live video. Is that moonshine you're drinking? No, wish. Water and Cocodamol, I'm afraid. Nothing fancy at all. Oh, I'm getting old, my hips are killing me. So, I can only see one person on, but 4 of you are talking. I don't know if anybody could tell me how many you can see online at all. Right, since 7 o'clock in the evening. You can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can anybody hear me? Just before I start, I don't want to be talking and nobody can hear me. I can. Right, Kimberly, so my daughter says she can, so that's fine, that's all good. And the dishwasher's decided to empty, this is good. Right, to make the snowy jars, you're first going to need a bag of snow effect snow. Basic this. This one I got off Amazon, and it's not that great to be honest. You're better off with the one from Poundland or Home Bargains because it's a lot smaller pieces like this one. I'll show you it in the tray. And you can see it's quite It looks okay, but it's not great, to be honest. It's quite big chunks, so it doesn't stick that well. Then you'll need some Mod Podge, or you could use PVA glue, but I've got Mod Podge, so this is what I'm using. You can use this for the snow jars, and that one you can see just there, it's got a napkin on it. You just glue it, put the napkin over the top, glue over the napkin, add ribbon, add buttons or whatever, and then that's you, good to go. Don't use a real candle in any of these. You use these little battery operated candles. You want some ribbons, whatever one you want. I've just got these for now. I've got string, some of this Christmassy ribbon. A lot of this is left over from last year. And I've got that kind of like candy cane, candy striped ribbon. You can use plain, like plain string if you want to use plain string. Any little things you want to add onto it, and then there's things like the berries. I haven't got my pliers with me right now to cut this, to put this on at the end, but I would normally cut that and put berries on, like something like this, and have it on the jar at the end with the ribbon. You can add like little buttons onto the snow. As I said, you can't really see that one clear just now, but I've got little buttons. These are little heart buttons. You'll also need a glue gun that you can get out of Poundland, Home Bargains. These are the glue sticks. It's all cheap and cheerful. These are the brushes that I bought for crafting off Amazon. You could use a kid's paintbrush, a makeup brush. If you've got an old makeup brush, because that's what I had. Where is it? I was actually going to use it because I couldn't find these to start with. I was actually going to use these because that's the only like old makeup brush I got. The rest of them are Revolution ones. I didn't want to use them. But yeah, so I've got these. I've got a few of them, so I can always give Bentley one. So yeah, all the same size. I think these were a few pounds just off Amazon. And then that's it. And of course your jar, any jam jar, sauce jar. I've got the plain ones. These are for, this had bolognese. I think Asda's bolognese or something in it. This was like a Lloyd's Grossman sauce. I just got these lids off Charmaine last year. This even has like the name branded on it, but you don't see it once it's got the snow on it. This had an old candle in it that you could do, but I'm keeping this one for sweeties. It's 5 Straight Wander. Still can't hear you. Well, everybody else can hear me, so it must be a problem your end. Sorry. So yeah. So first of all, I'm gonna open up the Mod Podge. I'm just gonna use this little jar for now. She says open up the Mod Podge. This hasn't been open for a year. How much do you want to bet it's glued shut now? No, that's fine. It's all good. It does stink a bit. So, and then we're just gonna glue all over it. Doesn't need to be in any pattern. You can make like a little, like a little kind of window on it a little bit around up where you'd leave a gap so you could see the light through a bit more. I'm not going to do that on this one. This is just doing it really, really quickly. You would normally take yourself a little bit more time doing this, but it's good fun for the kids. Doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just going to put the Mod Podge all over. It's a bit stinky, but oh, my cat's having a maddie. Hopefully she's not running around with the Christmas decorations like she was earlier. So can everybody still hear me all right? Kimberly, can you still hear me? Boo, can you still hear me? As I said, I'm just gluing this. I should really pull my camera down a little bit more. There we go. Here we go. If I miss anybody's comments, I'm sorry. I will read them all later. doing, Shadow? Please don't go in that litter tray when I'm live on video. She does it to me every time I go live, or every time I make a video. She decides she's going to use a litter tray. So, we've got a good coating all the way around. Oh, I forgot, you're also going to need a tin of hairspray, cheap and cheerful. You want kind of one that's got like a strong hold. That's the reason why you won't be using proper candles for this. As I said, Kimberly, I can get some of this dropped off for the kids. Keep your jars, I've got loads of jars, I'll give you a load of jars. Whatever, and the kids can make some of these Christmas snowy jars. And then all you're gonna do is you're now gonna roll this around. You wanna get yourself a tray or a plate, put the snow in it. As you can see, this is from last year, it's completely done in. You see that? And all we're gonna do is pat that around in the snow, as it were. Pat it in as best you can. See? Sometimes it sticks. That's what I said. This one is not great at all. The ones from Poundland and that are a lot thinner. Sticks a lot better. This one from Amazon. It's not great, but that's all I've got for now. I'm not going to go to the shops just on purposely to get some of this, and I'll just use all this up. You can use acrylic paint if you've got paint. Like acrylic paint, you just dab it on, stipple it on with a brush rather than doing this, but this is much more messy, so the kids will love it. The kids will love it. So just get it on as best you can. Like so. As you can see, yeah. Don't worry if there's any like little tiny ball patches or anything, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, as I said, because this one's not great. This is more really plasticky than kind of papery. So you have to put the Mod Podge on quite thick. But as you can see, there's a snow. Oh, there's a little patch right there, isn't there? Let's get the brush again. There you go. Snowy jars. As I said, don't have to be perfect. You really want to leave that to dry for a little while before you spray it with hairspray. But as we're kind of live on video, I'll just give it a little sprinkling, but you are meant to leave it. And all this does is hold the snow in place. But again, do not use a real candle for this. You want to use just a little battery operated one or two, just like the little ones I've got up there. I think you get them for like £4 for £1. In Poundland, in fact, the one that I've got on my kitchen windowsill has been on solid day and night for a week and a half, and it's only just started to go like dull now. So now they're going to sit that there, and Bentley can pick a ribbon. Ribbon number 1. Oh, so that's ribbon number 1. It says Merry Christmas on it. Or there's some red and white string, number 2. Or he can pick ribbon number 3. So 1, 2, or 3. What does he want me to use? Okie doke. So I'll just choose a ribbon then. I think I might use the string, the red and white string. Oop. I love that little Christmas ribbon. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick, I might try the buttons on this. The buttons I've got on this one up here with the napkins. I've not actually tried maybe sticking the buttons on the snowy one, but we'll give it a go. As I said, I have not brought my pliers with me to glue any of this. Usually I would put the ribbon round the string or whatever and then glue some berries on, and then you put your little candle in. So let's get some string. He said number 1, so he wants me to use number 1. Okie doke. I'll make another one and do number 1 on that. But for now, I'm just going to use this string, I think. And I didn't bring my scissors. That's good, isn't it? 2 seconds, guys. I need to go and get my scissors. I need to go and get my scissors. Oop. Make sure I don't knock everything over. That would not be a good video. Oh dear, right. Just gonna wrap this around here now. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. I've not picked a very good camera angle, have I? As I said, if anybody's going to get this fake snow, don't get it off Amazon. I'll find the one I bought last year. I'll link it below for you not to buy it, because this one is, as I said, it's really bad. It is not great at all. As I said, you could use acrylic paint and stipple it on. But, yeah. So, do I put my berries on, or? Yeah, a little bit much. That's what I said, I really could be doing with cutting them down, but I don't have my pliers with me at the minute. And I'm not going in the toolbox, which I've got funny feelings in the garden with the pliers in it. So yeah, excuse my screech. A great live this is, isn't it? Yeah, I've got my pliers with me. So I'm just going to wait on the glue gun heating up, and hopefully it will stick this on there. And this battery's not got much life left in it, because it's one of them ones from the window. My new one I've gone and put in there. Nope. I don't think this one's got life left in it now. Nope. I'll have to put that one in a minute. In a minute. I've got snow everywhere. As I said, this, do you see what I mean by this snow is not great? It covers it, but doesn't cover it, if you know what I mean. I mean, obviously you want to see the light through it, that's the whole point, but that's the packet. If you're looking on Amazon, that's the one not to get. Do not get this one. As I said, it's quite thick, very plasticky. I'm just using it up because I've got it, so the kids will get, I'm going to give that to my grandkids to use, because I've still got half a bag. And I didn't want to go out and get some better stuff, just to go into town for the sake of getting spray snow. I only wanted to go in town when I'm doing shopping. So yeah. So I'm just waiting on my glue gun heating up, which a few more minutes and it will be ready. I wonder if these buttons would look cute on there. Yeah, I'll save these for the for the napkin ones. Still not a lot of people watching at the moment, but no doubt people will probably watch it back later when this is finished. Oh, Mod Podge, don't know, stink. Yeah. I said it would have been cute maybe with this ribbon if you had the better snow on it. With this ribbon on it, like tied round, and then maybe some heart buttons. These I got off eBay. It was like £1 something for like the full sheet of buttons. So you like that ribbon. So that ribbon, them hearts, just on there. I've got a lot more crafting stuff coming this week to make my sweet cones and other bits and pieces. Well, got to make my Christmas baubles as well, but I haven't gone out and ordered baubles, so I need to go into town and see if I can do the baubles. If you watch Heather's Christmas video from last year, excuse me, I made her a Grinch bauble and like a cat kind of, was not a cat, was it a unicorn? A unicorn bauble for the tree. So I'm going to make more of them. I need to order the unicorn horns. I've got enough to make the cat's ones, but I've not got green baubles for Grinch baubles. So I'm just putting some glue on this. Again, these glue sticks, these are from Poundland. They're not that great. If you can find a better quality glue, do that as well. It's a good video, isn't it? Yeah, here's how to do it like a snowy cone, but don't buy this, don't buy this. But I'm just being honest, guys, like if you've got like a big thing this size to stick on, this glue is okay, but it's not great. So I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to get this glue on here. I'm trying to get enough glue that it holds it, because it can be a bit tricky. So yeah, anything hot glues it gets everywhere. Don't stick it under the bow. Can you see what I'm doing? No, not really. Try and hold it on without burning my fingers. So I'm just going to hold that on there for a couple of minutes. Oh, the glue's still wet. Don't really do this until this glue's dry. Preferably leave it a day, or at least a good few hours until the snow's dried on the glue, because it's now coming off. As I said, putting hairspray on it on wet glue doesn't really keep it on. You have to let all this dry first, and then when you're finished, spray the hairspray on it and then do your gluing. But for the sake of the video, this is what we're doing. So there we go. There's a little snowy jar. As I said, again, don't get that snow from Amazon. Buy one probably from Home Bargains for £1, it's a bit better. Yeah, because as you can see, it sticks, but it doesn't stick. And get one of these little battery operated tea light thingies, Poundland, Home Bargains, wherever. As I said, that's just the berry stuck to it with the string. But you can do all sorts with it. But as I said, before you do all this, when you put the snow on, let it dry for a good few hours, or preferably overnight. Spray with a hairspray, and then put your decorations or whatever you're gonna put on it. You can, when you're doing the glue, as I said, leave like a little square window, an arch window of glue, just so you have like a little see-through bit to see your candle a bit better. Or you could put a heart shape on there. You can do all sorts. But that's a little snowy jar, guys. Anyway, Christmas snowy jar. So yeah, I think it's quite cute. It's quite cute. I like it. As I said, I would have half made maybe the berries, not had it quite so big, but I don't have my pliers. But each to their own. If you want a lot of berries on there, you can put what you want on there. So I am going to go now, guys, and yeah, I might make another little snowy jar for my grandson that's got the other ribbon on it. And I thought, oh, there's 3 people watching now. Hello to anybody new that's just come in. I don't know whether I should make another jar with this ribbon this other ribbon just now and try the buttons, although the buttons might not stick to it while it's wet. I might need to wait till tomorrow for it to dry. But I love this ribbon. As if this is the, I'm pretty sure from looking, because I'm blind to the back without my glasses, this is the ribbon that's on that one up there. That was used with a napkin, a Christmas napkin, which I might do in a video as well actually. That's using the Mod Podge and a Christmas napkin. And I use this lovely little Christmas ribbon. Can't remember where I got this. Either eBay, Amazon, Poundland, Home Bargains, can't remember. But you can get all this kind of stuff in Poundland and Home Bargains. So yeah, but that's the snowy jar, guys. So yeah, I'll leave it to dry overnight and then hairspray it and give my grandchildren the rest of the stuff so that they can make some as well. But yeah, I think I'm going to go now and pack all this away. There's 5 people watching now. Maybe I come on a little bit earlier. I should have maybe come on at 7:30 in the evening. Those of you who are watching, I've just made this snowy jar for Christmas that you'll have a little tea light. Never use a real candle in these, please. I don't want anybody coming at me going, my house has been set on fire because the jar I've made used the little battery operated candles. For goodness sake. Yeah, just please, just no real candles. But yeah, Mod Podge. Can use children's PVA, but I've used Mod Podge because it's for other projects. Hi Lauren. Oh, hi Denise. Hello, please don't go. Shall I make another jar then? That's one that I've made just there. Yeah, Mod Podge is really good. It stinks to high heaven. That's the one that I've got, in case anybody's wanting to know. Just off Amazon. Oh, my glue gun's going crazy again. I've left it on. Oh, have I missed it? If I come off the video now, hun, you can obviously watch it back. It'll I'll save this video. I've done a few lives where I've cancelled, just deleted it. Oh, don't worry, Denise. It's absolutely fine. I just thought I'd come on just now. My pain hasn't been too great, so I'm currently sitting here with deep heat on, hot water bottle. I'm a right mess doing a video, but yeah. So I thought I'd make some of these snowy jars. But I was just telling everybody, do not use this snow from Amazon. It's no good. It's okay, but as you can see, it's meant to be kind of see-through. You can use acrylic paint to do that job probably a bit better, but yeah, that snow is quite big in chunks. You can see in the tray. Can you see up close? It's quite big chunks. You want kind of the smaller ones you can get, the better. You really want to make some snowy jars. Would you like me to make you another one, or do you want to just watch the video back? Sorry, I'm just adjusting my hot water bottle. And my glue gun's smoking, but don't worry, I've got a little jar under it. But yeah, but that's I would have made this a little bit smaller for the jar as well, but I've not got my pliers to cut it. You would love to see. No problem, hun. This is just with a small jar. You can use any jar. That's just an old, I think it's an Asda's curry sauce jar maybe. So this is the Lloyd Grossman one. So this is a different shape. It's still got the sign on it and everything, where you could use like candle jars. But I'm actually going to keep this for a different Christmas sweet craft. I've got other ribbons. So what ribbon do you want me to use then, Lauren? I can use the string again. I've got kind of like a candy striped ribbon, or we can maybe try using this Christmas one. I've got it upside down. This Christmas one. I prefer the string. I just think it looks a bit better. And I've got some. Oops, let's get more caught here. Got this, as you can see, look, I've took the berries off this one. We can see where I've cut it. But yeah, you can add like little berries. As I said, there's ones here. You get these out of Poundland, Home Bargains, you can get them online. Or if you buy like a table wreath thing like this. Hang on, just let me show you guys. You know, you can get these in B&M and things like that. You just cut them up. Works out a bit cheaper, to be honest. So right, let's get going with this jar then. Get me Mod Podge out. I didn't think about using any jar. I thought you would need kiln ones. No, you can use any jar. You can use absolutely, you could do it on a cup. If you want to use a white cup, you can use it on a white cup. Yeah, use anything. But yeah, hang on, what did I do with my brush now? Oh God. Right, let me get a clean one. So I'm just gonna, I don't know if you can see me, that's it. That's better. As I said, because that snow, I will go onto my Amazon and I'll link down if I can find it from last year. That was over a year ago, just over a year ago I bought it. For you not to get that one, do not buy that one. If you can go into town and try and get a snow, like a fake snow, or if you want, as I said, just get acrylic paint and just stipple it on. But this is just a little bit more fun, a little bit more messy. So yeah. So we have to put this on quite thick. Again, I wouldn't normally put the berries and the ribbon on until this glue had kind of like dried overnight, because you've got to use hairspray as well to spray over it to keep the snow like on. So I'm putting this on quite thick just now. So I wonder if I should try and do a little window so you can see what I'm doing. Whether it's gonna turn out good, as I said, because I'm rushing. Let's have a look, see if it's gonna work with this that snow. As I said, this fake snow that I've got is really awful, really awful. But it's good for, like, as I said, I'm just going to use it up. It's good for the kids to kind of use for now. So my grandkids are going to get what I've got left over. And if you want to make these for people, I'll definitely invest in a slightly better fake snow. I keep missing you. The guys are more interested in having dinner. I don't blame them, Denise. Dinner's very important. Was it a yummy dinner tonight? What did you make? Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher emptying out. If it's not the dishwasher, I've got Shadow usually going in a litter tray for a poop. The grandkids, yeah, my grandbabies are going to love it. My grandson was watching me a little while ago, just before he went to bed. And he's excited, so I'm going to get this lot dropped off at their front door. And hopefully my daughter can make a video for me of them making it, so that'll be cute. That'll be good to watch. Trying to get this on as much as possible on the jar. Hopefully this little window is getting smaller and smaller by the minute. Oh God, it's not even an arch anymore. Oh well, we've got a little square window now, never mind. But yeah, so as you can see, I've tried to get it on as much as possible. Just because of this fake snow. You wouldn't normally put on this much glue. But, oh, honestly. I think I'm going on about too much about this fake snow, but it really is bad. Really is bad. I don't know whether there's maybe a better glue for it, but I don't know. Oh, excuse me guys, itchy nose. Roast beef dinner, yeah, don't blame them, Denise. That's much better than crafting. Making me hungry. Right, so now I'm just gonna get an old tray. This is an old foil tray from last year, as you can see. It's been in the cupboard, look, state of it. I'm just gonna roll it around in the crappy fake snow. Sometimes it sticks, sometimes it doesn't. I really should put more snow in there. And just put it over the top. Pat it on. Oh, roast beef dinner. Can't even remember what I had for dinner. Oh, we had fish. Well, I say I had fish. Shadow had half my fish. Sat in front of me like a dog, kind of begging for it. So she had half my fish. My gluten-free fish. Which wasn't too nice because it's gluten-free, but hey-ho. As I said, this is so hard because it's just like plastic. Like thick plastic, it's horrible. I'm definitely going to try and look for a nicer one. I'm sure in Home Bargains last year they had a nice kind of, there's the little window, they had a nice kind of papery more of a papery one. This is really, really, really plastic. It's just like chipped up plastic bags. That's what this feels like. I think I may have bought some snow from Poundland. Well, hopefully it's better than this. The smaller the snow, the better really, because the thick one, as you can see from this, it's okay, but it's quite hard to stick, as you can see. Look, there's like little patches it always misses. I'm just wondering with the thicker snow, if I've got a spray glue rather than using Mod Podge, that might be better. I might hold it a bit better. And as I said, you would normally leave that. You have to leave that for a good few hours, or at least overnight, to dry before doing anything else. These are so simple. The kids are going to love doing these. And they look so cute if the kids were doing them. I mean, you could also like stick a little something in the jar, you know, like a little penguin or a snowman sticking his head out of there behind the candle. And yeah, and then hairspray over the top. Might just go around. As I said, it's blowing it off at the moment because it's not dry, but you go around and give a couple of coats of that and then let that dry just for like 5-10 minutes. And then I'll just use the string again. The effect looks good. It's all right, isn't it? I mean, I should have really done it to the top, but I'm going to put the string on. I should have really sat the camera back, but sadly I've only got a tiny table. I can't sit back any further, but I am already. So I'm just going to tie the... As I said, you can use whatever ribbon you've got lying about. If you've got any old bits of clothing or anything like that lying about, you can nick the ribbon off. I should have got a bigger bit of string dye. Tempted to use them little red buttons that I've got sitting there that were like the ones in the jar I've got on my shelf behind me. That was I said that was done napkins last year. Just little Christmas napkins. Oop. Is there enough to go round again? No. How are you doing on lockdown? We're not in lockdown, hun. Only some parts of Scotland are in lockdown. So at the moment where I am in Ayrshire, we're on level 3. So we still have restrictions, but all our shops are still open. We just have to do the same, you know, avoiding people, you know, only, I think it's, you can go with one other person in a bubble from your household, that kind of thing. And they're just reviewing it over Christmas. It's getting relaxed a little bit more, where you can have 3 households in your house for Christmas Day. But yeah, we're not on full lockdown. So other parts of Ayrshire are. Glasgow is on full lockdown. Not that you'd know it, because everybody's still going out and about, and the trouble is, because we're not on lockdown, people from the other areas are now coming into our town to do shopping and things like that. So that's it, just with the ribbon on it. And I haven't got my pliers, so forgive me if this is going to look really, really silly on there at the moment, because as I said, I would normally cut this. This one's got like a berry that's kind of, these have been bashed about from the house move last year. So I would normally snap that off, but I don't have my pliers. So you'll just have to forgive me a minute. Let me see if I can snap it off. It'll be quiet for you. Sometimes having a quiet Christmas is going to be quite nice. I have a grandson that's due on the 17th, so my daughter's going to be sharing it with my other daughter, her Christmas. And hopefully he's here for the 17th or before, because it'll be manic at Christmas with all the other grandkids in the house. They'll be finding out on Thursday which tier areas you're in from December. Oh dear. So when does lockdown in England end, like the proper full lockdown? Do you think everybody's actually stuck to the lockdown, or do you think everybody's still carrying on as usual. This isn't going to snap, guys, I don't think. So, yeah, as I said, I'm hoping we stay in tier 3, although, to be honest, I keep saying we need, on the 2nd of December, we really need lockdown here because there's too many bottom holes. I'm trying to be polite as I can. Just not doing what they're told. Right, guys, I can't snap this off, so I'm just going to have to just bear with me a minute while I glue this and see if it works. So, people are being fined. That's good. That's needed. Yeah, for the first few days of ours being on tier 3 and the other areas in Ayrshire are on tier 4, a lot of them were coming through here to shop, but the past couple of days they're now everybody's starting to get fined as well. So hopefully that'll help calm things down. So let's see. In fact, I don't know if it's gonna go because I need to undo my ribbon again. Undo my string. I'm just gonna pop that under there. Hold it in place. Hopefully I don't get burnt. As I said, I usually snap that off to make it a little bit, but you can have anything hanging on here. Get some dried fruits, you know, oranges, orange slices and stuff. That'd be really nice for some, you know, like the brown string, the jute, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about, the brown string. You can hang things like this from it. I said, any little bits that you find lying about from other items, or if you're throwing out bits and pieces. Just, yeah, going to charity shops. I love going to charity shops for bits and pieces. I always find bits in charity shops that I like even with clothes and stuff. I can go in a normal shop to buy something new, I don't like it or nothing fits, but yeah, I can go in a charity shop, I find loads. Love the heart. That was actually off, Poundland had last year a set of like 3 bottles, and this was sitting on the middle of the bottle. I can't even remember where the bottles are now, to be honest. I have still got them, or was it 3 of them on the bottles, but I took 2 off for a craft project, so there was just 1 left. So, yeah. So that's that jar. As I said, you would put like, not a real candle, please. A battery operated candle just in there to make it glow like this. And yeah, as I said, put orange slices ones. That sounds really good, having the dried fruit around there. As I said, that would make this a little bit smaller. You could use glass bottles, you know, like the kids' jars and bottles and stuff that you get at Home Bargains and Poundland. You could use them. You've got the 3 bottles as well. I think everybody's got that, haven't they, Denise? But it is a lovely little set. I did have it, and I'm just actually wondering why I've not got it in here, because I've got kind of woods and stuff like that in here. It's going to bug me now. I'm going to have to go and find it. It's probably in my cupboard of doom. Every time I go in there, everything falls on top of me just now. So yes, this is, as I said, it's not great because it's meant to have dried first. No, and as you can see, it is meant to be a little bit see-through because obviously you want the light to come through. But do you see what I mean by where it's big flakes? It doesn't always stick that great to the glass jars. You have to use quite a lot of glue. And obviously take your time, be a lot slower with it than what I was. And yeah, I think spray glue might actually be better for you. If you end up with a packet like mine, maybe try some spray glue. If you find it anywhere, that might work a bit better rather than this, to be honest. But yeah, so you just have a little jar like that. As I said, you can use ribbon. Also, you can put all sorts on there. You get like little jar lids and everything to make like a little pattern when the light comes through the top. How many moonshines have I got? I wish it was moonshine because I'd make a fortune. No, that's not going to fit on top. But anyway, as I said, like these little buttons are cute. That's what I've got on this jar up here. It's a snow. I'll have to get it down in a minute. It's a little snowman, and on his belly I've got these little heart buttons. I can't even remember. I bought these off somebody. It was actually on I think it was Charmaine on Facebook or something. But you can get these on what's that crafting shop? There's a crafting shop that sells lots of crafting stuff, and I can't remember what it's called now. Really famous crafting shop. But you can get them, but I suppose you can get them on eBay, Amazon. I think you just put in jam jar lids and it'll come up. Stuff like that. As I said, not that great. So if you're going to go on Amazon and buy snow, Hobbycraft, that's the one. Thank you, Lauren. Brain fart moment. That's the packet not to buy. If you see this, I think it was like £6. Hunky Dory. Is that a crafting place? Yeah, as I said, it's okay, but it's not great. So don't get this one, guys. Well, I'll get down this little one with a napkin. 2 seconds. Oh God, not a lot of room. Excuse me, my hot water bottle. Let me just shift that. So that's, hang on. I'm on a weird chair. It's not a square one, it's a space saver, so it's kind of like a triangle shaped chair, if you know what I mean. So that's the ones with the little napkins from last year. It's just a snowman and then little, and then I said that's the little tea light candles you would use. Yeah, so they're so cute. So that's it, guys. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. The only thing is we're using a tall jar. Bit of a bit of a pain in the bottom trying to get your candle in, unless you've got like some really thin tongs or something to kind of put it in. There you go. That's it there. Cheap and cheerful. All in all, I think you could probably make about, out of this, God, probably make about 20 jars. And with the ribbon, I would say for about £10, 10 or 12 pounds, you could make 20 plus jars. And if you took your time and practice with it, you could quite easily like even sell them if you wanted to. I would think really with this, a spray glue. I haven't looked into spray glue yet, but just thinking about it, I think for that thick snow, a spray glue would be better. Please do more of these. Oh, thank you. I might do the napkin one because I have got different napkins that I wanted to do on these jars as well. So I might do that one. Could possibly do it tomorrow. I'm not doing nothing this week. I'm not going out until Thursday. That's what I said. I'm not trying to avoid going out now until it's really necessary, just because people are coming to this area that shouldn't be coming to this area for shopping. So the town's a bit manic, to say the least. So that's that normal one without the little window. And then that's the bigger one with the window. So they're not great, they're cute, do you know what I mean? And I like them, I love them. And they look lovely sitting on like your TV unit, fireplace. If you've got a real fire, do not sit these anywhere near a real fire, please, just because you've used hairspray to set the snow on, it's flammable. Look forward to that. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I've been on live for 49 minutes now. So I think I've blathered on enough. I'm definitely going to make one. Look forward to napkins. PM me your picture, or if you're making a little video, let me know, Lauren, if you're going to do it on YouTube. I'd like to watch it. And yeah, if you want to send me your picture of yours on Instagram, I'm Diane.Kelly with 2 Y's at the end. Look good. That's a group. Yeah. Oh, that's great. But yeah, definitely do that, please, Lauren. That'd be great. As I said, they're nothing fancy. It's kind of like rush doing this because you are meant to leave it overnight to dry. But yeah, they're great for the kids to do. Great. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go and clear away now. Turn my hot glue gun off because I've now made a big pile of glue. I was going to make what are they? The snow thingies, snow jars. You know what ones I'm talking about? I'm having a brain fart moment tonight. The ones with the water in, you know what you're talking about. but the glycerin that I need for it hasn't turned up yet. So, but that'll be another day. So I'm going to go now, guys, tidy up, going to make myself a cup of tea. And thank you, Denise and Lauren and everybody else that's joined in. Yeah, I've actually quite enjoyed myself tonight on this live, so thank you again. So take care. Mwah. Ciao for now. I've got to work out how to close this down now. Snow globes, that's the one, Denise. Brain fart moment. Bye, guys. Take care.